Guys, it is me, Illuminegrabuddy, Howie, and today this is actually not going to be a vlog. It's going to be a top 5, and it's going to be the top 5 useless things on PlayStation. Now, I would probably record this using the PlayStation, but you see, I can't record the main screen, so yeah, that kind of sucks. But however, I'm getting the video uploaded, being with family and cousins. That's going to be uploaded. It probably already has been uploaded, but you know, I'm recording this before it is. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this. So, basically, there's a lot of features on PlayStation, but I feel like some of them are really useless. So, anyways, coming in at the number 1 spot. Alright, so, as you see, it's the Playroom. So, I feel like that's really useless because I don't really see that much people using it on YouTube or anything. Not even my friends. I mean, the only time it would be good to use it is maybe if you were testing out your PlayStation camera, but literally who still uses this to this day to like mess around? There's not even any updates or anything. It's just really useless, and I feel like it should not be like as a thing. I mean, maybe if you want to try out the PlayStation camera, it's cool. Maybe if you're just bored, but like if you have other games and all that, this is useless. So what's the point of having it? Coming in at the number 4 spot, and this is events. And I feel like events, they're not really meant for anything, in my opinion. I feel like they're the most useless thing. I feel like it's the most useless thing. I mean, because all you could do is just, you know, go on these, you know, check in, and then you could like follow them, but there's nothing else gonna happen. It's just like a random event that's gonna be happening. Like, there's not really that much to, you know, say about it. But yeah, I feel like events are just really useless. Like, I don't see any of like people that I've seen like use events. I feel like they just, you know, just ignore that. So I feel like that's really useless in my opinion. Coming in at the number 3 spot, and before I continue on, guys, I just want to say that these are all in my opinion. You guys may have other opinions, but I feel like at the number 3 spot, it's honestly communities. Like, communities, they're honestly just, you know, really boring. I mean, all you could basically do is chat, maybe change the picture and all that, but I feel like the only good thing about communities is the fact that you're able to join people's games and parties, but like, who wants to really do that when you can basically, you know, just have your own, like, you know, party and all that. I mean, don't get me wrong, communities are pretty cool. I like what people do with them, but just like the only good thing about it is just the parties and the fact that you can join people's games. So yeah, that's in the number 3 spot. Number 2 spot, this is actually gonna go on messages. So if you guys don't know, you can basically, you know, type with the touchpad, and I feel like this is really useless because it's like, it's really hard to do, really hard to type with this. I mean, sure, you could type, you know, whatever, but like, it's really hard, and I barely use that. I don't really see that much people use it. I mean, it was like a cool feature back in the day, like, you know, when PlayStation 4 first came out and like people were like moving on. I feel like that was really awesome what they did, but it's really useless. Like, literally, it's faster to type with the D-pad or whatever, the joystick, whatever you guys do. Just typing like this is harder. I mean, it is kind of challenging, but I feel like it's not really worth doing. So yeah, that is the number 3 spot. 2 spot, I'm not gonna do this like how I would show in the messages, but it's honestly the voice search. So if you guys don't know, PlayStation kind of has like what Xbox did, which was a voice search, and I feel like a lot of people, in my opinion, don't really use it. I only use it sometimes, but most of the time I'm literally just gonna go on the app, and yeah, I feel like that's a really useless feature because basically it's like, you know, it's basically like just saying, oh yeah, you just want to go ahead and just search it up. I don't really see people doing that, or like, you know, well, obviously you wouldn't really see people doing that because like it's like on their free time, but you know, just like, it's really useless of a feature. Coming in at the number 1 spot, this is a really useless feature. I mean, it can be good at sometimes, but it's really useless, and that is the accessibility menu. Really all it is just to like change the buttons and all that. I mean, sure, you could put like bold text and all that, like that's the only good thing about it, but it's really useless. I mean, this is the only good. Oh, and never mind, not high contracts. This is the only like fun thing I see about it, is the invert colors, but text to speech and all that, like all this stuff right here just really is useless, and I don't really see why people would use this. I mean, if you were gonna put bold text or whatever, you know, whatever, closed cap, or larger text, I think like some things are really good on this, but most of the time people don't really use it that much, and it's honestly just really useless to use. I mean, don't get me wrong, the accessibility has some really cool things like invert colors and all that. You can zoom in, check on like what the picture of a game is and all that, but it's honestly just really useless in general. An honorable mention to this also, guys, I'm just gonna give out one honorable mention, but I feel like it's not really that useless of a thing. I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, some of you guys may think it's really useless, but it's kind of cool. Like, you know, you can see what your friends did and all that, and it's the what's new thing. Now, this is kind of useless because, you know, it's just like there's nothing really to do on it. I mean, there is some cool things, like, you know, you could see a video from like your friends and all that, and also you could go to now playing, see who's in a party, and you could just see what's going on in general, what your friends did. Like, say, look, 80XP Gaming went clothes shopping. Like, you can see, oh yeah, he went clothes shopping. That's cool. Now I probably want to go clothes shopping. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's a little bit honorable mention, the what's new. Some of you guys may think it's really useless, but I honestly think it's kind of cool, because you get to see what your friends did and all that. Like, you didn't do that on PlayStation 3. Also, you can see what's trending on PlayStation, what's new and all that. That's just like a really cool thing. But yeah, anyways, guys, hope you enjoy it. I just want to make this quick top 5 because I'm actually gonna go to my grandma's like pretty soon, and I want to get this video over with so then I don't miss an upload again. But yeah, anyways, hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. Out.